I've had clients that have come to me with a whole range of issues. And even though I directly help people with anxiety in their business, starting up, physical pain, these clients have got different issues. They can be suffering from being stuck in business. They can't make a decision on what direction they need to make. They want to find out, why am I doing so well and I'm making money, but I'm feeling overwhelmed. I don't think I can cope. It's happening too fast. I don't deserve it. So here they are with this paradox idea that all they wanted to do was make money in their business. All they wanted to do was feel love in a relationship. All they wanted to do was continue on being a happy mother or father in their family, but they've had this built up anger or frustration, and so they can't be home. They've got to continually be active and do things and think that they have to be outside working but not being with the family. I've had a variety of clients with different issues, but what's the most common thing that underpins a lot of the issues that people have, whatever it may be, because they are just a label of what is the common theme with all that. The symptom is anxiety, fear, frustration, anger, addiction, phobias. You know, you have all of that. The underpinning issue always, in my opinion, in my experience, is something that's happened in a childhood trauma. You might not even think that you've actually had any trauma in your life, that the trauma that happened in your life was dealt with, and I've gotten over that, I've made peace with that, I've forgiven mum, dad, cousin, nephew, whoever it is. I've dealt with that. It's all good. And the thing is, unless you have really faced it and seen the raw truth of that effect of whatever happened, whatever it may have been, if you don't see the raw truth and face it and confront that issue, that person, not physically, but you have to confront the situation. Because when you're a child, you don't have a voice. When you're a child, you're a sponge. You soak things up and you watch and you make assumptions that what you're seeing is the norm. You don't know any better. You think that your parents are there to guide you, to protect you. But if they're not, if they're showing you a different way, you're going to remember that. Unconsciously, you'll retain that. And then when you're an adult, you might be continuing your life all fine or perfect. But when you're in a relationship and something triggers you in a memory that you had as a child, that will trigger an emotion. That will trigger an emotion of anger. It could trigger an emotion of anxiety. You know, all these things are a memory of something that happened. And you being a child that hasn't got a voice to ask the questions because of fear, because you aren't being heard, that you are being told to do things you don't question. And when you do question at a point in your life as a child, you're probably made your own assumptions already. You have already formed your ideas. You have already made a conscious decision either to continue that habit or not to continue that habit. But when you don't, you can either go to the extreme and overcompensate. We say to you that a lot goes on in adulthood that can go unconsciously understood. I'm really saying to you is having to have understanding that whatever you're going through in a relationship, in business, in your family home, or even just trying to be socially accepted, it's going to cause some emotion, for sure. It's going to cause fear, shame, guilt, anxiety, self-doubt, unworthiness. I can go on and on. But you really have to understand what it is that has caused that to happen to you.